here.
That's fun. Yeah, I can kind of relate winning the pace car. It's a good feeling, and we went out and did some laps there, and we're going to drive the car back to North Carolina. So it's nice to give stuff away, especially when someone else is paying for it.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, right around the track and getting to meet Dario to start with, and then right around the track and in the car, and then finally having him hand me the keys that was just spectacular. Yes, he does. Yeah, and the really cool part was he was explaining the way the track works with the cars and the wind was from a different direction today than it normally is, and he was explaining how that worked and how it affected the cars and the different tires on the street car versus the Indy cars, and the way each corner was different. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And as we went, we picked up speed, so you could feel how each corner was different. So it was an awesome ride.
I think it is. I think it's great that the series and the Indianapolis 500 are they're doing something really cool for real IndyCar fans, and I can't think of anything nicer than to get one of the pace cars there, because there's no way Chip's giving up the car that won. So for those guys to get the pace car is pretty cool. They said it was feeling pretty quick, and then I pointed out we're actually doing pace car speed, and that came as a bit of a shock. And then we got on the back straight and got up to about above 90, a little bit, put it that way, to show the performance of the car a little bit. But I think it just shows how quick the Indy cars are. When we got back to the pits and I ran down the pit lane at 60, they were shocked how fast that felt. I explained that was pit lane speed. It just gave them a real more of an understanding of what goes on out there. So it was fun. It was fun to do that and to see the reaction to winning the car.
It felt quicker than I expected it to, because I thought it just can't be that fast. But I cannot imagine what 200 mile an hour must feel like. I really thought you ought to be able to crawl in the car and at least do 150, 180 and be comfortable right out of the box, so to speak. And I don't think so. We're going to bring the car back next year, and I would think maybe just while the fans are here, if the car shows up out on the track and say, hey, here's the common guy that won the car by renewing his tickets, and that's all he did, take a look at this guy. You can be in the same spot next year.